That's right.
And now live from an undisclosed location, it's time for Crescent Hill Radio's excursion into the unknown. The Uncommon Houseflies will be your intrepid guides through the Louisville music landscape, all the way from the oxygen-depleted peaks down to the darkest underground recesses, where you will come face to face with the players, naysayers, and rent payers of the local music scene. Warning, this show may and will contain gratuitous self-promotion and potty humor. Welcome to Flies on the Wall.
Oh yes, and I am Kevin Gibson.
And I'm Butch Bays of
the Uncommon Houseflies. So glad that you've joined us here tonight, the day after Christmas. Yep. We almost didn't join you, so let's all be happy that we're here together tonight. And we have, of course, the opening ceremonies. This is going to be the very next thing. It's the first thing we always do.
Yes.
On Flies on the Wall. Are we ready? Are we ready?
I'm so ready.
Beautiful. Something was missing.
It just seemed like it. There was usually other sounds in there and sort of things going on. I don't know.
Whatever. The show's begun. Opening ceremonies. So tonight we're hoping to have, actually we have a friend who is friends with the bass player in the band Guar.
Guar, yes.
And unfortunately he's in town, but he could not be with us tonight, so we were hoping to have him in here, and so instead we're going to be playing some highlights from the past year of Flies on the Wall, and some local tunes, and just...
We've carefully gleaned a few moments from the archives, not necessarily, all the best moments of the year. I didn't know.
No, we're going to save that for our 1-year anniversary show. Yeah. Actually, that could be more than one show because we've had a lot of good moments.
Oh, I'd love to do at least 2 shows or a 4-hour extravaganza that
Maybe,
night.
If Kathy will let us do like a 4-hour show one night, that'd be like a marathon show. That'd be awesome. I'll wear my pajamas, man. We just spend the night here.
I think our highlights of all the good moments will probably fit within an hour, so we'll have to fill about 3 on that one.
Yeah, that's true. We'll have to do a lot of talking.
Untrue. Just playing the best songs that people played for us this year will take up a pretty good.
Yeah,
we had a lot of good music played on
tonight. We're gonna have mostly just some of the interviews and stuff like that. Just kind of the funnier, sillier things from some of our guests. So it'll be fun to look back. And I mean, we didn't expect to be here at all. We sort of thought that last week was our last show.
Really? So, yeah, and we made sure we were on stage for the last night,
I mean, we played a show Friday to send it off, and here we still are. I mean, I had to go to work today.
I wanted to have my last moments on earth with one hand on the whammy bar, So.
I'm telling you, man. Or one hand on, but I mean, I didn't want to go to work today, but I had to because the dang old world didn't end.
Took the walk of shame after all that, taking down the stuff in your office you did, and
I know,
packing everything else.
Well, telling off my boss and everything.
I know you really shouldn't have done that one.
Oh well.
You have to have like a backup plan, You can't just go for it like that. But
I guess so. I mean, riding a commercial mower is just not for me.
But our show was really fun, and we might have Shayna in.
We do have Shayna the intern here tonight. She was at the show. She's gonna do just a report and riff on what all went down, because I can't remember half of it because we were getting free beer.
Might even get a few observations from talented singer-songwriter Adam Crowhorn, who was there.
Who
made an appearance
He
on
did.
stage.
Made one of his first public appearances in a while, apparently.
He laid down the law.
Yeah,
it was fantastic.
So, well, you want to just start with a highlight from the year, and then we'll play a song, and then we'll just
because I'm really looking forward to these. I think this will be fun.
Okay, well, let's cue up. Let's go ahead and start with our buddy Jeff Carpenter.
Yes, okay. Jeff Carpenter.
Jeff Carpenter is...
This is Jeff's speed round here. Tell who Jeff is.
He's a local producer. He produces our stuff. He's produced Tim Krekel and Bo Deco and just name off the...
Stella V's,
Leanne Yost, who was here last week. And he's produced everyone in town, and he's just a great guy. And everyone who's met Jeff is a friend of Jeff. And so we had him in here a few months ago for... a show just to talk about his experiences producing local music, and we did a speed round with Jeff, and Jeff we just thought had a particularly good speed round. He just came back so quick
He
on
was
everything.
mentally nimble, I would say.
He was mentally nimble, yeah. And so we're going to play this highlight from the Jeff Carpenter show, and we hope that you will enjoy it. Are you ready?
I guess.
All right. Beatles or Stones?
Stones.
Bologna sandwiches or red M&Ms?
Red M&Ms.
Tape or digital?
Digital tape.
Hard stops or long fades?
Long fades.
John Hayes or True Love Ways?
True love is John Hayes.
Slim Chance or Recording Without Pants?
I've done both.
Ricky Feather or Stormy Weather?
I like it.
James Brown or Jimmy Brown?
I get them confused.
Nervous Moment or The Mistakes?
It happened a lot.
Emmylou Harris or Jackie Mitri?
Jackie.
Space Monkey or Space Oddity?
I like those Space Monkey boys.
Wretched Radio or Crescent Hill Radio?
Crescent Hill is the wretched radio station. You must listen.
Bowling balls or bowling buddies?
Bowling balls with bowling buddies.
Can ham or jam bands?
Jim James in a can.
Toys for Tots or Commando for Jesus?
I commando for Jesus.
Tim Krekel or Bo Deco?
Tim Krekel was once played with Bo Deco.
Oh.
Whoa, never knew that. Okay. Fly swatters or Uncommon Houseflies?
I would use both on a rainy day.
All right, you have passed.
Yeah, you passed.
A wonderful moment with Jeff Carpenter, our good friend.
He has a lot of those moments when you're with him, in the
He
studio.
does.
He just is
That-
always like that.
What you just heard was just like an afternoon with Jeff in the studio. We don't get much work done because of him,
I have two observations about that. Number one, he has trouble choosing. I don't think he wants to. I don't think he wants to go either way.
He wants to make everyone happy.
Yeah, he wants to make everyone happy. And the other one, he would drive a psychiatrist crazy.
Yes, he would.
We're going to do some quick word association.
And that would be the last time.
That would be the last time. I don't think they would do it again.
All right. Well, let's play a local song. What do you got over there?
Oh, I've got quite a few things. You want to go with our buddy Kirk Kiefer?
Well, let's wait until we play. We've got a segment with him.
We're gonna. Oh, okay.
Yeah. What do you?
So
You
we'll
got?
segue into that. I've got some Ted Stevens.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
Another good friend of the show, and
yeah, let's do Ted.
I can load that up now. What's Ted been up to these days? Now he opened for a national act, Webb Wilder. Yeah, that was kind of a big deal at Jim Porter's.
Yeah, and they're still playing a lot. They played a show on Thursday at Zazu's. No, Bear Nose. Anyway, but they had a good turnout.
They're kind of booked all over town all the time.
Yeah, they play a lot, and I think that they're going to be recording a new album like in the spring, early part of next year.
I think I saw a blurb on Facebook the other day that they're recording a new video of some kind. And
yeah.
His videos are really cool, though.
That actually just happened like 2 weekends ago. Yeah, because he sent out like an invitation to bring people down.
Search Ted on YouTube.
Ted Stevens, yeah, Steven.
But this song's called "You Got Away." This was kind of the single.
There's a good video to this one too.
Exactly. Yeah, it's I think my favorite so far. So
okay, cool.
Here's "You Got Away" on CrescentHillRadio.com.
We met, I was possessed. You unlocked my loneliness. Wanting you, need you too. You said the love in me you couldn't do. Knocked out, shot down, just hoping that you'll come around. And look for silver, I look for gold. Look for the things that I could hold. I had nothing at the end of the day, 'cause you had it all and you got away. Tried hard
Ted Stevens, You Got Away.
For the holidays.
Again, look up
Little
that
Ted.
video. Good stuff in there. There's a nice classic Mustang in there. Which
Yeah,
you
good
can't
dude,
deny.
Ted
Yeah.
Stevens.
Yeah, he was a guest. Was back in the summer, I guess.
Yeah, he was one of our first guests,
Yeah,
actually.
like
I
our
think
second or
we
third,
had
yeah.
like Nick Pay first, Joel Henderson, I think, second,
Yeah.
and maybe Ted third.
Yeah.
When I was looking through the archives today, it was kind of, I was reminiscing.
We started in June, didn't we? So it's been about a little over 6 months. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty cool.
So-
I think about 27 shows or so, and this may be 28,
Wow.
if I'm counting correctly.
You believe that?
Yeah, it's cool, man. I love it.
We're so old.
Hope
We're
to
so old.
put in a couple hundred of them at least,
Oh,
But Ted was really fun in here. We gave him
good
the
guy,
business, of
yeah.
course. Yeah.
And I got to hang out with him a little after that. I did a story about him for Louisville Music News.
Oh, it was
and
cover story for Louisville.
just a good dude. He's got a great story behind him, and cool dude. He's only like 24 or something like that, so he's hopefully he's got a bright future, I would think.
Yeah.
So
he may even be younger than that. I mean, he's a kid.
you may be right. Yeah. Well, he lived in Ireland, went to school in Ireland, and studied music and performance. And
Speaking
so,
of 27
cool.
shows, what else we got here in the archives that we kind of dug
We
out?
had Johnny Berry in the studio.
Berry, yes, that was a thrill.
We've actually got a couple clips we want to that involve Johnny because Johnny's one of our favorites, and so we're going to start with this. Was just when we had Johnny in, we had him just randomly giving us movie quotes.
Right.
So we wrote down some stuff for him, and he just had him read them, and he was game to do that. And so
we had to take advantage of that booming voice, the Johnny Berry voice. It's like
and you've probably heard if you've listened to this show ever, you've heard our bumper of the ghost of Johnny Cash.
This is the ghost of Johnny Cash. That deal. Yeah.
You're listening to Flies on the Wall. May God have mercy on your soul. But I can't do Johnny Berry the way Johnny Berry can.
Nope.
But you're about to hear Johnny Berry doing Johnny Berry in a different way. He's doing another character.
Right.
That
and
you
he
would
pegs this.
He nails it. It sounds just like the character.
Yeah, he can do some voices.
It's incredible. Okay, so here you go. This is from Flies on the Wall back in summer of 2012. Apparently. Yeah, hold on. My computer's not cooperating.
I'm going to get you, Dorothy, and your little dog, too.
It was just like the original, I think. Just really close.
Just like.
Are you proud of yourself for making this man?
That was
Johnny Berry as Dorothy.
I
from
kind
The
of want to hear
Wizard
that
of Oz.
again. Can I play that again?
I'd be glad for you to play it again.
That's so funny.
I'm going to get you, Dorothy, and your little dog, too.
That is ridiculous.
I don't know what's more messed up, hearing Johnny do that or the fact that we would ask a man of his caliber to do that. I don't know.
I don't know.
I felt a little bad about it.
Oh, I don't know.
He was so cool, though.
He
Man,
was,
and he was game
so
to do
willing
anything,
it,
wasn't he?
Yeah. So I think you've got a Johnny song queued up over there, don't you?
I should have. Like in a perfect world,
Yeah.
I would have had that working. There's a song here called "Nobody Loves You When You're Down."
Oh yeah, I love this.
Do you ever heard that one?
Yes,
I just think
yes.
it's such a great. That was a great idea. It's probably the case, and a lot of people are down during the holidays, so
All right.
maybe this will put them further
Especially
down.
post-apocalypse.
Yeah.
Everyone's down.
Here's the great Johnny Berry and the Outliers on Flies on the Wall.
Oh.
The sun's going down on this sad, sad side of town. Watching TV, killing time. Oh, but time is killing me instead. Lonely memories in my head, memories that never set me free. Nobody loves you when you're down. Folks don't like having you around. No matter how hard you might work, from mine. And each night when I go to bed, I lay down my lonely head filled with memories that never set me free. Nobody loves you when you're down. Folks don't like having you around. No matter how hard you might work or how much you try, it's hard to get ahead when you live on the losing side. It's hard to get ahead when you live on the losing side. Nobody loves you when you're down.
That is some fine Louisville
Yeah.
country right there.
Yep. That's,
I mean, that is classic
that
country.
that
out of
should
Louisville.
be a country class. That should
Shouldn't
be up
it?
there with George Jones and Johnny
Man,
and yeah,
amazing.
Waylon and what's that other guy? Willie something.
Yeah, that Willie guy.
Willie
yeah,
Mays?
I
Is it
never
Willie
can't
Mays?
think- Millie-
Yeah.
I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, that's we love Johnny. He's great, fun dude, and
Yeah.
what a country voice. I mean, he can sing.
Yeah.
He can sing two kinds of music, country and western,
I think
which is
he's
pretty amazing.
pretty versatile, really, if you
Yeah.
think about it.
Yep.
You know, speaking of having guests and having Johnny be such a
Yeah.
great guest, a lot of times we get interrupted while we have.
We have
These
we have
great
one
guests.
fan on the show, and he calls us, and we never exactly know what he's going to be up to. But when Johnny was here, he called in and was a little upset that Johnny's voice was getting his girlfriend a little stirred up, I think is how he put it.
Yeah.
So we captured this, and Johnny, when the conversation was over, Johnny had a little fun with it, and we just thought that was one of our highlights of our
There's
first
no doubt about
our
it.
first 6 months on the air. So we're gonna play that for you now, then move on to some other stuff. But please enjoy this. Our friend Dale called in, and
We'll never forget it.
we'll never forget this. Yeah. So enjoy. Sit back and enjoy. Oh, hey, we've got a phone call.
Do we?
Yeah,
Maybe
let's-
somebody wanting to ask Johnny a question?
Let's hope so, because
or a
some of the
request?
calls we get here are not that great.
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah, this here's Dale.
Oh, no.
Well, listen up, boys. Who is that boy you got in there with you this week?
His name's Johnny.
Shut up!
His name's Johnny
Now, I'm
Berry.
sitting here in line at the Dairy Queen drive-thru, and the boy you got in there is rattling my speakers in my dang Camaro. Now, he sounds like Barry White in a cowboy hat or something. What's going on down there?
His name is Johnny Berry. He's
Johnny,
a local,
I don't...
He's a
Local
country outlaw.
It sounds to me like he's using supplements on his vocal cords. Now no, I've seen boys on steroid supplements, and I tell you what, he sounds like one.
No,
or maybe there's some sort of special supplement for vocal cords. I mean, he may not be no bigger than nothing. I don't know, but by God, he's got my girl baby all stirred up.
Why's that? What the
I'll tell
heck?
you why,
that's serious.
'cause she says that's what a real man ought to sound like. Now, I ain't gonna have this, boys. You
No.
ain't gonna get me in a jam with my girl baby again. I'm not. Yeah, how much?
Listen,
Okay, baby, you got $6.28. Huh? Yeah, let's give it here. There you go. Anyway, boys, I'm gonna go eat my dang frosty thing now, but you tell you what, I don't want to hear that boy on there no more because he's a bad influence. You understand what I'm saying?
that's not. No, he is a country outlaw. He is a treasure.
Outlaw country, I don't care. I heard that all stuff. If he's an outlaw, it's because he's using supplements, and no, I don't want to listen to that. All right?
Okay, Dale,
Now listen,
that's
before we get
not
off
right.
here, how
Insulting
about
our
you
guest.
have that boy play me a Nickelback song? I bet he'd sound good on that.
He's not playing a Nickelback
What do
song.
you say?
No.
Oh, boys, that there is weak.
Now, did he call us on his
Dale.
cell phone? If he's in the draft,
he's got like one of those cell phones that's
like with the pack that the backpack.
I guess it is. That's what it sounded like. Has a dial tone. I didn't know.
Yeah, that's like.
I don't know how that worked.
I think he's calling from 1987 or something. I swear to God,
maybe he is. He was just really
sorry about that, Johnny.
Getting on our guest.
What was his girlfriend's name?
I don't.
Girl baby.
Girl baby.
That's all we know. So
Hey,
girl baby.
Hey, girl baby. Hey, girl baby. Hey, girl baby.
Hopefully Dale doesn't know where the studio is.
I know.
He might come down here.
He found us one night, and he almost did. Remember, he mowed up the lawn.
Oh, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
He does.
Now, let's get Johnny to do another quote for us.
I go like this. Hey, Dale. Will that work better? Hey, Dale.
That's probably how his girl baby sounds.
Daily
Actually.
boy.
probably so.
Daily boy.
Classic.
Oh wow! Yeah, that was a good night.
That was a good night. It was nice to relive a little bit of
we got to get
the Johnny Berry magic.
We got to get Johnny back on next year. That was too much fun.
Oh man, I totally forgot where I was for a second.
We have a we're gonna play a song for you. Remember we talked about this during the break. Well, we were
talking top 10 list. Man.
No, that's coming after.
I was pumped about it. No, it's all good.
Yeah. Or do you want to?
So
let's do the top 10 list first, since you're so pumped about it.
Hey, it's
and then we'll
good
play a
either
song,
way.
a local and/or regional song, and then we're gonna have Shana the intern come and give us a show report.
Yes, the highlight of the show generally. So.
Okay.
But what we have here is the top 10 reasons the Mayans were wrong.
Yep. And we worked hard on this, folks.
We worked hard on this because we really led up to the apocalypse big, didn't we? We
did.
We had some friends in to sing Christmas carols for one last time.
The last sing-along. I mean, come on.
Yeah, and then it just didn't pay off for us, really. So you got a drum roll handy for me there?
I got it, brother.
Number 10. They sold the second tablet at the annual Mayan neighborhood yard sale.
Ouch.
See, there's probably two of them.
Sometimes you just need money.
Yeah, maybe they had another 2,000 years waiting for us there.
Yeah.
But it was just, so hopefully that's the case. Number 9.
Wait.
Wait for it. The Mayans discovered peyote during the making of the calendar and simply didn't care to finish.
I can sort of see that.
Kind of like a Jim Morrison thing or something.
Yeah.
So. Number 8. The total destruction of the earth was set, but Tom Cruise called it off.
Well done.
Don't you figure he's got that kind of...
yeah, he does.
If anybody...
Yeah.
It'd be either him or Nick Cage, would be calling it off. So,
hey, Bruce Willis has that too.
I think that's probably true.
Okay.
Probably true. Number 7. Little known fact: the Mayan calendar, was calculated on Windows Vista. I debated on that. That's a little stale,
That's pretty good. No,
okay. Good. It was an early version of Windows Vista, I'm assuming. Number 6. 2 words: carpal tunnel. As a man that's engraved some stone in his life,
yeah, no doubt.
That's a real issue.
For those who you don't know, Butch makes his living carving monuments. So yeah.
Number 5. 2 weeks later, Mayans predicted the TV show The Walking Dead would be a hit. They realized solar flares and interplanetary collisions were kind of lame.
It happens, man.
Yeah. So it became a zombie thing, so they just...
Yeah, they were like, oh, man.
All that work. Number 4. The Mayans were so busy Christmas shopping, they forgot to keep making updates. I had a similar problem to that. If I was working on the calendar, it never would have got done this week. Number 3. The Mayan calendar was just a series of mathematical equations designed to track events and generation cycles. And during the math part, somebody forgot to carry the 1.
No, it happens.
Something simple like that could do it in.
I know. I mean, it can ruin your books. It can ruin your taxes.
Number 2. The Mayan calendar was actually a repurposed Dilbert desk calendar, and they simply ran out of pages. Dilbert. Do they still have those? They probably do, don't
I think they do, yeah.
That's a classic thing. Number 1. The number 1 reason the Mayans were wrong. Party like it's winter solstice 2012 AD. Tagline didn't catch on like they had hoped. Tonight I'm going to party like it's winter solstice 2012 AD. I see why it didn't catch on.
There's a reason that Prince didn't write that.
There's a lot there, you know. A lot to contend with there.
All right. Let's play a local and or regional song.
Oh, good, yeah.
And then we'll get Shayna the intern.
Well, we've got a few new things in the system here. We noticed Sean T. Johnson.
And Sean T. Johnson has emailed me before, and I just feel like I need to play a song by him because he's asked me for this. So
has he? Okay, well, ask and you shall receive.
Exactly.
Flies on the wall.
Yeah.
Here's Sean T. Johnson, the song Blue World.
Times in our lives we just don't give a damn. In this blue world, in this blue
We predictably are going.
If you're hungry, I think I got some.
More?
Yeah. Which one of the beers? I got one left.
I need to believe when I find myself shaking. To live a life without love, it's the life I'm not taking. In this blue world, in this blue
Nice stuff from Sean T. Johnson.
Sean T.
It strangely reminds me ever so vaguely of a band that I liked back in the 80s called Zebra, but they were very acoustic based.
Yeah.
And you know, it's got that.
I like that kind of thing. You know?
Yeah, it's got that kind of 70s rock thing going on. And
remind me of the Church maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
I like that kind of ghostly nature they had going here. Okay, so we have Shayna the intern. And
talented singer-songwriter Adam Crowhorn.
Correct.
Both in studio.
Both in the studio simultaneously.
So what are we going to talk about this week? You got a show report.
The end of the world. What else?
Yeah.
What else?
Supposed to be.
How ironic. Here we still are.
The end of the world was fun.
It was kind of fun, wasn't it?
It was a great
It was
night.
a lot of
I'll tell
fun. It was. Well, the Apocalypse Brewery. Where else would you spend the end of the world but
the
at the
Apocalypse
Apocalypse
Brewery?
Everything was so appropriate that night. It was just
Our friend Leah Dines, she's great. Been an award-winning brewer for years, and opened this up earlier this year. And so
I drank way too much awesome beer there.
Well, I know you guys came back. You liked it so much that you left and came back. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
So anything interesting go on?
Well,
at the
I
old,
actually,
end of the
I
world
was, I was really excited to see Alana Fugate. I hear her all the time on the radio, and I know she was here doing an in-studio performance.
Yeah, just a few weeks ago.
I did that night, and so I was really excited to see her live. She's awesome.
She's really good, and she's
She
a
is
really
so
just a
good.
good person.
Yeah.
I met her for the first time maybe 3 or 4 years ago. I did a story about her for a little music news, and I haven't seen her much since then. But she's, we asked her when because we were playing that night too, and we were like, can we use your PA because we don't have a good one? And she was like, you know what, go ahead, it's cool. And she was so cool because we had to end up kind of rearranging the schedule, and she was so awesome about it. Yeah, we love Alana.
Yeah, she rocks out on that guitar.
She really has a cool playing style.
I admire that. Yeah.
I think that she learned partly on a banjo, and so she plays just a different way of kind of.
I could hear that.
Sort of a clawhammer thing.
That's. I mean, that's what people said. What I do is kind of clawhammer, but
that's what they got me thinking.
I like the variations better than the actual.
Yeah. So
definitely. So, and the Uncommon Houseflies, your performance was. Pretty awesome.
Memorable.
It was memorable.
Crazy dancing guy. Crazy dancing guy was my favorite thing about.
He was.
That night.
I'd love to interview that guy, get him on the show, but we don't know who he was.
Waiting for that too. It's almost like he knew. He's like, I'm gonna wait. And then when they play Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer,
he came up
I'm just gonna go out there and I'm just gonna.
He knew it was coming.
Yeah.
If listeners haven't, weren't at
the
show,
the video is on Facebook.
Yeah, go to the Uncommon Houseflies Facebook. Is that where it is on your Facebook page?
Well,
I think it's posted several times.
UncommonHouseflies.com. You can watch it right on the main
Everybody
page.
needs to go watch this.
Guest that you guys had,
we did.
Talented local singer-songwriter.
Oh, that guy.
That's correct.
I
think I remember seeing that guy there.
Yeah, he played Dick Van Dyke, and it went over well. He had not
it was
played,
a lot of fun.
He had not played an electric guitar in a while, so.
That was.
But it sounded great to us. I mean, on the other side of the
felt
stage,
good. It was good. It was fun.
And
thank you guys for having me to sit in.
No, we love your stuff. We'd love to have you open for us sometime.
Oh yeah, always.
So and then our good friend Nick Pay was playing rhythm guitar.
Nick's awesome.
It was worth it. It was the end of the world. Come on.
Think of the variety at this show. We had a little. Some proclaimers, it was,
wow, I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
A little 500 miles action for the end of the world, and it was a really fun night.
It was.
Yep.
Seems like Proclaimers always comes up when I'm here. I was like,
oh, does it really?
I believe we talked about it.
It's going to be a recurring thing.
How does that happen?
We like to have some continuity.
My dad met them once. They walked into a record store and they were both wearing Louisville sweatshirts.
Really?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Twins. Are, the twins.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd
both
be
came
hard
in
to miss
matching
those guys.
Louisville sweatshirts to
How
the
interesting.
record store at the time.
It's funny because back in the 95 or so, they played here, and there was a band opening for them that I wanted to see.
That was probably about when it was. Like,
yeah, and well, I was supposed to go with a friend of ours, Harold, and he canceled at the last minute, so I didn't go.
To get these two to do a show eventually on Crescent Hill Radio, which will be a very cool new thing
I
for
hope
the.
so.
Yeah, that could be exciting.
Because things are moving forward here, so I'm not going to say anything, because Kathy would be mad if I did. But
Yeah.
we're moving
Whatever,
things
Crescent
forward.
Hill.
Here.
Just ain't feeling myself, you know.
Well, Dale, what's wrong, man?
Well, when you. Squirrel, and I got $170 in savings bonds that come due in April of 2017. So
That's great,
I got
man.
no reason to complain. But
No.
I'll tell you what,
Dream right
I
there.
just knew that the apocalypse was coming, and I was prepared, and I was ready to fight off some zombies and hold my own. And well, here we are.
We were
going to
be there with you, buddy.
My commercial mower, and nothing's
We were going to be there
changed,
with
and
you, buddy.
I'm
We
just feeling a
understand.
little bit let down, I guess, is all.
It's all good, man. Just hang in there,
I
you know.
Boys, I
It's
no,
don't-
I
don't get
appreciate it.
down. Don't get down.
I just thought I'd call and let you know that if it ever does come down, if the end comes and the zombies are walking the earth and the apocalypse is here, you still got a place underneath my double wide, right next to Tap Out. It'll all be good. We got each other's backs, don't we, boys?
Well, yeah, we do. Absolutely,
Okay, well,
man. Thanks.
That's kind of why I'm calling, because I just thought on a night like this, I really could use to hear me some Nickelback if you could see your way clear to.
Dale, we can't do that. It's local and regional music.
Now come on, boys.
No, we can't do it. I'm sorry.
That there is weak.
Now, see, we had a softer, kinder, gentler Dale, and he...
Yeah, but he's persistent on that Nickelback question.
Well,
That
he's
dude-
laid off of that lately, though, you know?
I guess that's true.
I mean...
it was kind of bad, though, to hear Dale sort of in a...
I know, I hate
bad
that. I mean, we sort of love Dale in a way. Kind of.
I think we're growing attached to Dale after all this time. He is going to be strongly identified with the show, if nothing else, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, let's... what do you say? I got a couple more segments here. We got one that is going to be attached to a song.
Oh, do we?
Yeah. So let's play let's play the Rob Marlin speed round, shall we?
I'm ready for that.
Rob Marlin's a good friend of ours who he plays in the band The Rumors, a local cover band, and he is one of the foremost Beatles authorities in Kentuckiana.
And one of the hardest working men in show business.
Yes, that too.
But yeah, he's a huge Beatles authority. That's
so
for sure.
we hit him with a speed round that was Beatles heavy, and I came up with some questions that I thought that he knew, but I didn't know if he would get them in the moment, in the
under the spotlight, the glare of Flies on the Wall.
Yeah, and as it turns out, he nailed it.
Notice how Rob says yes when you ask him if he's ready. He sounds like he's pretty confident.
Yeah, he's
ready.
just like, just do this. All right, here we go.
Yep.
All right, are you ready?
Yes.
What is Ringo Starr's real name?
Richard Starkey.
What longtime Beatles manager is usually credited for discovering the Beatles?
Brian Epstein.
What is John Lennon's mom's name?
Julia.
What was John's dad's profession?
Seaman.
What was the early stage name that Paul McCartney adopted?
Paul Ramon.
Oh, yes. The Ramones named themselves after that. Yep, yes. He was. George has a sister who lives in America. What's her name?
Louise.
Who is the man who reportedly gave away the Beatles?
Alan Williams.
Didn't you get him drunk once?
He likes scotch.
Yeah. Sweet. Where was Mark David Chapman when he decided to kill John Lennon?
Hawaii. Wish he would have stayed there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Name one song on the first single the Beatles ever recorded.
Before the record deal or not?
The first thing they ever recorded.
That'll be The Day.
Okay, yeah, that or we'll also accept In Spite of All the Danger.
In Spite of All the Danger, correct.
All the Danger.
Beatles or Stones?
Beatles.
White Album or Sgt. Pepper's?
Sgt. Pepper.
John or Paul?
Pawn.
Ringo or Pete?
Ringo.
Cavern Club or Casbah Club?
Cavern.
Matthew Street or Matthew Sweet?
Matthew Street.
George Harrison or Harrison Ford?
George Harrison, of course.
Mean Mr. Mustard or Maxwell Silverhammer?
Mean Mr. Mustard.
Matching suits or Beetle boots?
The matching suits.
Jane Asher or Linda Eastman?
Linda.
One last question. Liverpool or Everton?
Yes.
Oh, Rob Marlin, you have passed
Yay.
the Inquisition. Congratulations. Good stuff there.
That was a fun night. We talked Mount Rockmore with Rob.
That was the best part of the night, I think, was talking Mount Rockmore and who should be on Mount Rockmore.
Yeah. That was also the night of the infamous sweet button.
Yeah.
I thought about making that a part of the show, like we'd have the sweet button around, but one night of it was
I'm kind of glad. Yeah, I'm kind of
little goes a long way.
The sweet button was, there's a reason that the easy button commercials went away.
I think we'll hatch that out for maybe our anniversary show of the 1 year.
Yeah.
Sweet.
All right, so you want to do our
I've got a song queued up called My 2 Feet by talented local singer-songwriter Adam Crowhorn.
Oh, we're going to play an Adam song?
Because tell me, did Adam rock the tent at the end of the world?
He did rock the tent.
At Apocalypse Brewworks.
That should be like a T-shirt. Adam Crowhorn rocks the tent.
That's right. But here's a song called My 2 Feet.
Let's play it. I love it.
Useless, and everything I say you twist around, and all the time that you have wasted, all your time wasted, and mine was too. Ooh, mine was too. Mine was too. Ooh, mine was too. Begin to know what the truth is, but I've still got my 2 feet on the ground. When you let things fly off your tongue, fly off your tongue, that's on you, that's on you, that's on you, that's on you.
Who was that again?
Talented local singer-songwriter Adam Crowhorn.
That's what I thought you said.
Yes. He coincidentally has 2 feet. So
sounds like it.
Autobiographical to a certain extent.
And so does Dick Van Dyke. So there you go.
One of the things they have in common.
Yeah.
Cool song.
Yep.
Google up Adam Crowhorn music.
So we are.
Check it out.
We're winding down, and we're like 11 minutes to go.
How does that happen?
I know.
I felt like we've been in here 10 minutes.
I know.
Oh well.
But we have more stuff. We have more.
We do have
stuff.
more stuff. Yes.
What do you say? You want to play our little segment with our friend Kirk, and then play.
Yeah, let's do that.
One of his songs. Yeah.
Yep. Pull out
and then let's play the segment first. Then we'll talk about the song. And then we've got another cool segment, and then that probably will take us out to our last song.
I suppose it will.
Okay. Well, our friend Kurt Kiefer, who is he was in Yard Sale. He founded Yard Sale. He played with the Uncommon Houseflies several times and was on our last album, and probably will play with us again in the future. I mean,
exactly.
It's just how it goes. And he was on the show, and we did a speed round with him, and he was
pretty ready for it.
Sort of like Jeff, yeah. He was just sort of on it, which was pretty funny, yeah. And so we're gonna play this, and then we'll play a song, and we'll set the song up after this.
It's not often the speed round's not speedy enough for somebody, but
yeah, he was just like, okay, guys, let's just do this. It's pretty funny. Okay, are you ready?
Kurt Kiefer.
Here we go. It's the Do or Die speed round
with Kevin Gibson.
Okay, are you ready for this, Kirk? Because this is where it all.
Yes.
This has got to go quick. Don't think, Kirk. Just answer.
I am.
Just
I'm
answer.
ready. You're the slow ones. Let's do this. Come
okay.
on.
You ready?
I'm ready. Yeah. Come on.
You ready?
Speed. Pick it up.
Beatles or Stones?
Beatles.
Paul or John?
Paul.
John or George?
George.
George or the other guy?
George.
The Monkees or the Animals?
The Monkees.
Mike Nesmith or
yes.
Loch Ness Monster? Mike Nesmith or Loch Ness Monster?
Mike Nesmith.
Davey or Mickey?
Mickey.
Mickey or Peter?
Mickey.
Peter, Paul, or Mary?
I don't have an opinion on that.
Blood, sweat, or tears?
No opinion.
Blood, sweat, and tears, or tears for fears?
Blood, sweat, and tears.
Crosby, Stills, Nash, or Young?
I guess Crosby.
Young Fresh Fellows or Fine Young Cannibals?
I'm going to say Fine Young Cannibals, actually.
Meat or potatoes?
Depends on how they're prepared.
Answer the question.
Pet food or pet sounds?
Pet sounds, duh.
Brian Wilson or Wilson Phillips?
Brian Wilson.
Bruce Wayne or Dick Grayson?
Dick Grayson.
Catwoman or Batgirl?
Batgirl.
Black Canary or Robin in drag?
There's a difference.
Egon or Vinkman?
Vinkman.
Bill
Some
Murray?
of these, who would pick Egon? Come on.
Bill Murray or Murray the K?
Bill Murray. Again, who would pick Murray the K? Come on.
And one more. Walkers or sparkly vampires?
Walkers.
All right, Kirk Kiefer, you have passed the speed round. Congratulations. That was a good performance.
It was a good
by our friend Kirk. Yeah,
he was ready for our games.
I think the problem is he probably knows us a little too well, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's true.
That didn't help us at all.
He kind of had some advance notice of what was in store for him, I think, for one thing. So
we're going to play a song by Kirk off of his most recent album with his pseudo-imaginary band Ice Gondola.
Is that sort of a made up?
Well, it's just a bunch of people he recruited, and they played a couple shows out. But yeah, he does is he's singer songwriter thing, and but he released
a heck of a release show at Zazu.
Yes, cool. That was a very good show. But he released a really good album earlier this year that no one seemed to talk about or know about. But Marion Dries over at the station who will not be named actually selected for Louisville Magazine his song Call Home as one of the top songs of the year. And it's funny because all the other FPK DJs were choosing like 5 Jim James songs and stuff, and she picked Kirk's song, which he was very touched by, which he would never show that because he's stoic. He would never sit down and openly weep over something like that.
Be a serious character.
But he deserved that, and he's mentioned it to me a couple times, and so we wanted to pay homage to that and say this on the air and play the song because it really is a solid song. I've got the album. It's really solid.
It's a solid album.
Right, exactly. There's not a bad track on it. So
the album's called Sailing Stones.
Sailing Stones, yes.
You get interested in
so yeah, you should check it out. You can get it around town. You can get it online. Again, Kirk Kiefer, Kiefer. You can Google that stuff, but listen to it now and believe us later.
Call home.
Some say life is so beautiful, but deep down it seems it's mostly just unfair. And I may not be what you had in mind, but you could do much worse than you're doing with me. So make the minds up or maybe they don't. Feel lonely when they're not alone, but let me be the one you call home. Give up hope, 'cause tonight I promise everything will be alright. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. So make your minds up or maybe they don't. Feel lonely when they're not alone. No, let there be the one you call home. Oh, let there be the one you call home. Be the one you call home. Be the one you call home. Yeah, 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 right now.
Woo, good stuff from Kirk Kiefer and Ice Gondola.
He was another good guest in our first
Yes,
go-round.
yes, he was. And we'll have him back again at some point.
Yes, we will.
Just because.
Just because.
we have one more segment to play for you tonight, and then we'll go out with an Uncommon Houseflies song because, you know, shameless self-promotion.
That's just what we do.
That's what we do. And you just are forced to listen to it. But we had our friend Sarah Combs in here just a few weeks ago. And she is the kind of the trivia queen around town. She does a lot of the live trivia, the bus, or not bus time, but I can't remember the name of her company she works for, but she runs all
Last Call
promotions. She runs that all in this area, and so she anywhere you go and hear live trivia, Sarah's probably involved. So we had her in here, and we decided we're going to have her quiz us the flies on the wall. and she stumped us. And
she put the beat down on us.
She did.
Really.
She really. It was kind of emasculating.
She brought the really the hard trivia down.
So we're gonna play an especially degrading. Segment that she hit us with, and
one of many moments.
Yeah,
failure.
This is Sarah Combs of Last Call Productions. Let's just see what happens here.
I saved this.
80s New Wave. What artist sang the 1986 song "The Honey Thief"? Was it Devo, Hip Sway, The Color Field, or Pet Shop Boys?
I'm going to go Pet Shop Boys.
I think you're right.
But I'm completely guessing.
Wait. What was the second one?
You want to hear them again?
Yeah.
Devo, Hip Sway, The Color Field, or Pet Shop Boys?
I don't believe those two middle ones are actually bands.
They are all actually bands.
I had a Hip Sway album.
You did?
Yeah, I had Hip Sway.
Was that song on this album?
That was.
Because they surely only had one album.
Okay, that was 30 years ago. Let's go with Pet Shop Boys.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Incorrect. It was Hip Sway.
Dang.
It was Hip Sway.
Man, we were leaning Hip Sway for just a moment, weren't we?
I should have gone with my gut.
Oh, man.
Sarah, you're mean.
This is not going.
Damn you, Sarah Combs.
Yeah, dag.
For the on-air beatdown that you provided.
Public humiliation. I saved that little snippet as trivia fail.
Yep. Oh, God love us. All right. Well, it's about time for the end of Flies on the Wall for this week. We're sorry.
This show goes by so fast.
It does. It really does. It's because we're having fun, brother.
Yeah. Yes.
All right. So we're going to play the title track from our last EP. We've got a new EP coming at you this spring. And so we're going to tantalize you with this little ditty. It's called Wretched Radio.
Soul with a tattered Bible and a slender mind. Wretched radio can magically remove your sinful scars. We take cash and we take checks and we accept all major credit cards. And we thank you for tuning in and for supporting Wretched Radio. Wretched Radio resurrects your faith and opens up your eyes. Because peace and love and brotherhood are always better when they're organized. Wretched Radio hope you'll buy our book and video. 12 easy steps to reaching heaven, living sin-free while you wait to go. And we thank you for tuning in and patronizing Wretched Radio. Signing off 'cause it's that time of year. We will see you all next week. God bless you, and in money's name we pray. We're saving souls each Sunday.